going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody to our final game of the day here at Zion Christian Academy, Edmondson Field here at the Tennessee American Legion 17U State Tournament, our next to last elimination game, but our final one here of the day. That will feature Columbia taking on Pulaski. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Going to be bringing you the action here this evening. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both sides, starting first with Columbia, leading off in center field, Case and Blackwood. Batting second, the designated hitter, Brooks Durham. Batting third, the first baseman, John Colby Stanley. Batting fourth, the pitcher, Jackson Lindsay. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jackson Curry. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Brandon Smith. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Colby Browning. Batting eighth, the catcher, Griffin Cameron. Batting at ninth, the designated hitter, Gabe Leonard. And rounding out the lineup at shortstop will be Carter Bates. For Pulaski, leading off in center field, Hunter Stilson. Batting second, the shortstop, Drew McLemore. Batting third, the catcher, Hunter Wilson. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Howell. Batting fifth, the pitcher, Case Daly. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Wesson Parker. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Sawyer Johnson. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Mylan Dickey. Batting ninth, the extra hitter at Hayden Vaughn. And rounding up the lineup in right field will be Cade Philpott. That is the starting lineup here for Pulaski tonight. Final game of the day. Winner of this game will take on Lawrenceburg tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Winner of that will take on Loretto in the championship at 5:30. If they defeat Loretto in that game, we'll have to come back on Monday, or maybe we'll stay later that night. Who knows? It's kind of all up in the air right now, but at least we know we've got this game and the next two to go. It's been outside of a little bit of rain, it's been an absolutely beautiful day. The field's still in great condition. The staff here at Zion Christian done an amazing job here on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Summertown's Case and Blackwood to lead things off here for Columbia. Take on Case Daly. First pitch here from Daly. And this one's a ground ball over to Stilson at second. He is out. Looks like it's Parker at second. My apologies. He's out, and that's the first out of the inning. One pitch, one out here in the top of the first inning. One gone, and that will bring up the designated hitter in Brooks Durham, who just caught 8 innings for Lawrenceburg and playing once again here for the third straight game. He's a designated hitter for Columbia in their first game. He even pitched an inning, played some third base, and then caught all 8 innings for Lawrenceburg in their extra inning affair against Loretto. First pitch from Daly in the dirt here to Durham for ball one. Daly was supposed to start the first game of the day against Upper Cumberland, as this one is skied high in the air in the deep center field. Coming in and making the catch in center is Stilson, and that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone. Here in the top of the first inning brings up John Colby Stanley, who is hitting nothing but rockets so far in this tournament. And a good start to the day as well. Columbia trailed Scotts Hill for most of the game earlier today, but scored 12 of their 15 runs in the 6th and 7th inning to come away with a 15-10 win over Scotts Hill. First pitch here from Daly is in there for strike one. Comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent over to Parker at second. The throw to first is in time, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Columbia in the top of the first. No scores. We go to the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Morris Farmers Market, located on Highway 43 South, is the official headquarters of fall and everything tasty. Head on over for locally grown produce, honey, baked goods, cheese, canned goods, decorations, and so much more. You won't find friendlier folks than the Morris family, who make the farm-to-table experience the best in the Tennessee Valley. Make the short drive to Morris Farmers Market, located at 2580 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee, just across the street from Preston's Restaurant. Phone 931-852-3276. That's Morris Farmers Market.
At Flora Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Flora Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Flora Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Flora Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
This is the X Sports Network.
No scores. We go to the bottom of the first inning here. Top of the order duet for Pulaski. Stilson, McLemore, and Wilson. First pitch here to Stilson from Lindsey. Popped up down the right field line. Stanley calls everyone off, makes the catch. One pitch and one out, just like happened in the top half of the first. One gone here in the bottom half. Brings up Drew McLemore's had a good tournament so far for Pulaski. Nobody on, one out here in the bottom half of the inning. Each side battling to keep their summers alive. Shot at a state championship. Jackson Lindsey back on the mound. Got the win against Scotts Hill in relief. First pitch here hits the outside corner for strike one. Comes the 0-1. That hits the outside corner for strike two. 0-2 the count here to McLemore. Next pitch. Ground ball over to Stanley. Makes the play, steps on third, and he has made both outs so far here in the bottom of the first. Two gone. Brings up the three-hole hitter and Hunter Wilson. Wilson's been productive. Moving runners, getting base hits, bunting guys over. Has done a good job. You've seen him at the cleanup, the 5, and the 3-hole so far during this tournament. It's game number 3 here for Pulaski. Lost the first one to this bunch in a run rule situation. Then run rule Gallatin. Actually, it's game number 4. Run rule Gallatin. Then ending up defeating earlier today Upper Cumberland. That first pitch misses high for ball 1. Game number 4 for Columbia as well. Here's the 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Run rolling Pulaski. Losing a big lead against Lawrenceburg and losing that game. Then earlier today winning a thriller against Scotts Hill and come from behind fashion. So they've run ruled, blown a big lead, came from behind, and that's where they are right here. Comes a 2-1 from Lindsey. In the dirt as he one-hops it, 3-1. It's 3-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. A good pitch there from Lindsey. This count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch. On the inside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Both sides go 3 up, 3 down in the first inning. No scores. We go to the top of the second next on the X Sports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go. Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee. Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back at Zion Christian Academy as we go to the top of the second. No score here between Pulaski and Columbia in this elimination game. Winner to face Lawrenceburg tomorrow at 3. Winner of that will face off with Loretto in the championship game at 5:30. 4-5-6 due up for Columbia with Lindsey, Curry, and Smith. Case Daly back on the mound. 3 up, 3 down through just 5 pitches in the first inning. First one here misses away for ball 1. Daly was slated to face off with Upper Cumberland, but after Pulaski put 9 runs in the top of the first, they switched to Mylan Dickey, who ended up going the distance in that game and picking up the win. Next pitch, that hits the outside corner, 1-1. So they save Daly here for later tonight, and a smart move at the same time. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball off the end of the bat, and that one will be pitched in foul territory, 1-2. Some weird spin to it, but it didn't look like it was going to end up spinning back in the fair territory. So 1-2. Lindsey, the opposing pitcher, who got the win against Scotts Hill in relief and getting the start here just a couple hours after that. Lawrenceburg and Loretto played into a scoreless tie into the 8th inning, where Lawrenceburg got a run in the top half. Loretto got 2 in the bottom half as they played the international tie-break rules there. And another ground ball here to Parker, who's been busy. Throws him out for the first out in the inning. That's his 3rd defensive assist in the game. 1 gone here in the top of the 2nd inning. Hard hit balls, but hitting them right at him. And some good defense here from Pulaski in the early going. Brings up Jackson Curry, the second baseman, for his first at-bat. Had some big at-bats in that game against Scotts Hill. And 1 at 15-10, 12 of the 15 runs came in the 6th and 7th innings. Great back-and-forth affair. We've had 2 really good gains back-to-back, as that first pitch hits the outside corner for strike 1. After the run rule, you have that back-and-forth affair between Columbia and Pulaski, then a pitcher's duel between Lawrenceburg and Loretto. Next pitch, nice slider in there for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Comes the 0-2. Just misses away. 1-2 the count. Next pitch. In the dirt, 2-2 now. Two. This one shot just under the glove of Parker. A good effort, but he shoots it in the right field for a base hit. It's our first base runner of the game and our first base hit. 1 on with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Good piece of hitting there from Curry, sending a rocket to the opposite field. Brings up Brandon Smith, the right fielder. Some clutch at bats as well in that win against Scotts Hill. As Post 19 trying to keep their summer alive by at least one more day. Pickoff attempt over at first, not in time. Runner takes off. The pitch, good throw, and he's out. Hunter Wilson with an absolute strike to second base. And the second out of the inning. 2 gone, nobody on. A beautiful throw, right, pinpoint accuracy from Wilson. 1-0 the count, 2 gone here in the top of the second inning. Next pitch here. Swung on and missed for strike 1, 1-1 the count. Comes a 1-1. Fouled out of play, 1-2. Comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, but underneath the legs of Wilson, Brandon hustles the first and will get there just in time. So another base runner on board for Columbia on the strikeout wild pitch. Bring up Colby Browning, the third baseman. Done a little everything, pitching, fielding. Some big hits as well throughout the week. 1 on, 2 gone here in the top of the second as Daly trying to get out of a little bit of a jam. Another pickoff attempt, not in time. First pitch, misses away for ball 1. Another pickoff attempt, quicker that time from Daly. One 0, misses away, and it's 2-0. Two up. Hits the inside corner, 2-1. Next pitch. That's in there for strike 2. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Two. Fouled right back. Browning staying alive here with the 2-2 count. Two. Skied high in the air into deep right field. Could be trouble. And that's going to get down. Smith on his way to third. He's going to round third. Browning on his way to third. And that's going to be a 2-out triple. And Columbia is going to take a 1-0 lead. Clutch piece of hitting there from Colby Browning with a 2-out triple. And Columbia strikes first here in the top of the second. Brings up the catcher in Griffin Cameron. He's had his bright spot so far in the first 3 games. Playing his 4th game of the tournament. Runner on third, 2 gone, a 1-0 Columbia lead. First pitch. Check swing, and that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Misses away. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch there from Daly. The slider, 1-2. There's 1-2. Ground ball. Right over to Parker. Makes the play. Throws over to first in time. And that one will end the inning. Columbia strikes first. An RBI triple from Colby Browning. It's a 1-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the second. That's next on the Exports Network.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
This is the X Sports Network.
Go in the bottom of the second here. Columbia got a 2-out triple from Colby Browning that brought home the first run of the game. Columbia leads at 1-0 here at the Tennessee American Legion 17U state tournament. Elimination game here. Winner will face Lawrenceburg tomorrow at 3. Winner of that will get Loretto in the championship game at 5:30. 4, 5, 6 do it for Pulaski with Howell, Daly, and Parker. Jackson Lindsay back on the mound. The first inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, a strikeout through 10 pitches. First one here to Howell. That misses low for ball 1. Howell in his first game of the tournament earlier this morning had an absolute day. A bases clearing double, 4 RBIs in that contest, and a pair of hits. Trio of hits, excuse me. First 2 pitches misses away. Here's the 2-0, and he skies this one into deep center field. And Blackwood in center makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Howell puts a charge into it, can't get it over the fence. 1 gone here in the bottom of the second inning. Brings up the opposing pitcher in Case Daly. Daly, like the rest of this Pulaski lineup, has had some moments here the last couple of days. As they have run rule Gallatin and earlier today Upper Cumberland. First pitch misses high and in for ball 1. One 0. That's on the inside corner, 1-1. 1-1. Swung on a miss. Big cut for strike 2. One, 2. That's in the dirt. Evens things up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This pitch is swung on a miss for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. Second strikeout of the day for Daly. 2 gone here in the bottom of the second. Brings up Wesson Parker, who's been busy over at second base. Chance here to see if he can find a way on to be the first base runner for Pulaski in the game. First pitch shows bunt, gets it down. Fielded by Lindsay, throws over to first. Is in time, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Pulaski in the bottom of the second. 1-0 to Columbia leads. We go to the top of the third next on the Exports Network.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
This is the X Sports Network.
1-0 the Columbia lead as we go to the top of the third here at the Tennessee American Legion 17U State Tournament. Final game of 4 here on the day, an elimination game as Columbia leads Pulaski 1-0. 9-10-1 due up for Columbia. Leonard, Bates, and Blackwood. Back on the mound is Case Daly through 2 innings, a run off 2 hits, no walks, a strikeout through 28 pitches. First one here to Leonard. Misses high for ball 1. Leonard, who was huge in that big come-from-behind win against Scotts Hill earlier today. Hadn't played much so far in the tournament, but got his opportunity and certainly made the opposition pay throughout the course of that game. Here's a 1-0, swung on a miss, big cut for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Next pitch, swung on a miss for strike 2. Daly with some good stuff here in the early going. This is the 1-2. Tip back, and the count will stay where it is. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We'll be back in here again tomorrow. We'll have our multi-camera set up again. Didn't have it today due to some weather threats throughout the course of the day. We only got hit once, though, thankfully, as Leonard calls time. Tomorrow's forecast looking a little bit better. 1-2, misses high, 2-2. Pretty much our weather forecast for tomorrow looking pretty good. Hopefully I just didn't jinx it there. Here's a 2-2. Just misses low. 3-2. That was the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch number 7. Lined into the glove of the third baseman, Dickey, for the first out of the inning. Some really good defensive plays on both sides here. And we got 1 gone in the top of the third. It's going to bring up Carter Bates, the shortstop. Nobody on. One out here in the top of the third inning. First pitch. This is low and away for ball one. The 1-0. Ground ball. Sent off of his foot. Foul. 1-1 the count. Comes the 1-1 from Daly. Off the end of the bat, slow roller. McLemore makes the play, throws over to first. In time, a really good play by the shortstop. 2 gone here in the top of the third. Seen some really good defense in the game previous to this and in this one. Brings up the top of the order in Kason Blackwood. Grounded out to second in his first at bat, and the only pitch he saw. Lead off the game. 2 gone, nobody on here in the top of the third. First pitch. This is a bit high for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Low and away, 2-0. Now it's 3-0. Sportsmanship there from Blackwood, and handing the ball back to Hunter Wilson. In there for strike one. Still a hitter's count for Blackwood. 3 balls and 1 strike. Three-one. Tapper sent over to Parker at second. Flips over to first. Not in time, and Blackwood's going to leg out an infield single. Lightning fast and legs it out. A good effort there by Parker, and just could not get that out in time, and that's a hard play against a speedster like Blackwood. So an infield single, third hit of the game for Columbia, brings up Brooks Durham. 0 for 1 with a fly out to deep center in his first at bat. Facing Daly for the second time. And that pickoff's going to get away. Blackwood taking off for second. He's going to think 3. Rounding third, and they cut off the throw, and he'll end up at third on the air. Second run now 90 feet away for Columbia. Just the first error of the game from either side. We've seen that a lot in this tournament at this ballpark. You throw one away down the right field line, that thing is going to go for a long time, and if you got any sort of speed, you're going to end up on third base easily. First pitch here to Durham. Low for ball one. Comes a 1-0. Ripped down the left field line, but foul. 1-1. Comes the 1-1. Sent up the middle and through a base hit. Another 2-out RBI, this time from Brooks Durham. And Columbia leads it 2-0. Did it in the top of the second, and they do it here in the top of the third. Get runners on with 2 outs. Take advantage of a mistake and bring home a run. Brings home John Colby Stanley 0 for 1 with a ground out to second in his last at bat. Against Lawrenceburg yesterday, went 4 for 5 in that high-scoring affair. Had a good game earlier today against Scotts Hill. First pitch here, and this one is shot just out of the reach of Parker in the center field. Durham will hold up there at second base, back-to-back two-out singles. 5 hits in the game for post 19, and that will bring up the opposing pitcher in Hayden Lindsay. He's got a chance here. Jackson Lindsay, excuse me. He's got a chance to help his own cause. Two on, two out. A 2-0 Columbia lead here in the top of the third. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike one. Daly now at 48 pitches through 2 2/3. One out. Right on the outside corner for strike two at the knees. 0-2 as Daly's ahead. The 0-2. In the dirt, good block by Wilson. 1-2. Wilson's been really solid behind the plate for Pulaski. Blocking up almost everything there. He's made some good throws and some clutch hits as well. One of the big reasons they're sitting here in the nightcap on Saturday. It's a 1-2. Misses high and away, not a bad miss. 2-2. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Two. Another good block by Wilson as the count goes full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count. High for ball 4, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. So Columbia trying to make a charge here with 2 outs again here in the top of the third. Brings up Jackson Curry, who's singled. His last at bat in the second inning. So it's the first walk issued by either pitcher here so far in this game. Huge lead at every base. First pitch. That is in there with a fastball, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Ripped up the middle and through, a base hit. Another hit for Curry. 1 run is in. Stanley rounding third. And no throw. They got the runner caught up here between second and third. That is Lindsay. Throw it back and overthrow. Everybody is safe at third. Columbia now leads at 4-0 with runners on second and third. So more 2-out clutch hits. Runners in second and third, a 4-0 Columbia lead. All 4 runs on the board scored with 2 outs. As one of the coaches for Pulaski making his way out. Conversation with Daly and company here at the mound. He's probably not real happy with some of the little mental errors going out there in the field right now. 6 hits in the game for Columbia. And doing a really good job here of 2 outs. All started with Cason Blackwood legging out a infield single. And he got all the way to third off an error. Brooks Durham drove him in. And it was John Colby Stanley with a single into center. Jackson Lindsay eventually walked, then Jackson Curry with a 2-run single into dead center. Brings up Brandon Smith, struck out in his first at bat, but somehow find his way over to first off a wild pitch and eventually scored the first run of the game in the top of the second. Runners on first and second, excuse me, not second and third. I mean, first and third. Now, runner will take off, and he'll get in there easily off of strike one. The 0-1. Misses away. 1-1 the count. And the 1-1. Just a bit high. 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike two, and Deuce is on the board again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Two. Ground ball, but tapped foul. They're starting to drive up Daly's pitch count here at now it's 60 through 2 2/3. So an over 30 pitches this inning. Came into the third inning with just 28. And he's thrown 32 already in this inning. 105 is the threshold. Can't go above that. 2-2 misses high and in. 3-2. See, 6th pitch of the at-bat. And Daly going to reset himself. Full count. In the dirt for ball 4, and we'll load the bases again off the second walk issued by Daly in the game. No one warming up in the Pulaski bullpen. Brings up Colby Browning. RBI triple off the wall in right center in his first at bat. He did that with 2 outs in the previous inning. Base is loaded here. First pitch on the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1. Ground ball sent over to McLemore at short. We'll throw over to first in time, and that one will end the inning. Columbia gets 3 more runs, all with 2 outs in the top of the third. They lead it 4-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the bottom of the third inning with Columbia leading Pulaski 4-0 here at the Tennessee American Legion 17 U.S. State Tournament. This elimination game, the winner will face Lawrenceburg tomorrow at 3. Winner of that will get Loretto 5:30 in the championship game. 7, 8, 9 due up for Pulaski here in the bottom half of the third inning. Johnson, Dickey, and Vaughn. Jackson Lindsay is retired 6 straight through 2 innings. No hits, no runs, no walks, pair of strikeouts just in 19 pitches. All 4 of Columbia's runs have come with 2 outs in the game. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Sent high in the air into shallow right. And a good job out there in right field by Brandon Smith. Makes the catch, and we've got 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. Brings up Mylan Dickey, the winning pitcher earlier today against Upper Cumberland. Also delivered some big hits earlier as well. It led the team in hits last time they faced off with Post 19 on Thursday. First pitch misses away for ball 1. First bat here of this game. Here's a 1-0. Ground ball here to the right side. Played well by Curry. Throws over to first for the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the third, and that will bring up Hayden Vaughn. Extra hitter. Has been the extra hitter majority of the tournament. He's had some pretty big moments as well. It's fun watching this tournament and see everybody have their moment to shine for every team so far. We've had some really good games and some wild performances. First pitch in there for strike 1. Speaking of 2 outs, we saw on Thursday where Upper Cumberland got the bulk of their, in that run rule win against Scotts Hill. Bulk of that came with 2 outs. I want to say 8 of the first 10 runs came with 2 outs. It seemed like every time they would get 2 outs on the board, the first 2 guys would get out, and then everybody else would go on a hit party. 1-2 now the count here to Vaughn. Next pitch swung on and missed. Cameron applies a tag, and that will be final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Pulaski in the bottom of the third. It's a 4-0 Columbia lead. So we go to the top of the fourth. That is next on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit volcoauto.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
4-0 as the Columbia lead as we go to the top of the fourth inning here at the Tennessee American Legion 17U State Championship game. State tournament. I just messed that up about 5 times in a row. It's an elimination game. Due up for Columbia, 8, 9, and 10 here in the top of the fourth. Cameron Leonard and Bates. Case Daly back on the mound for Pulaski through 3 innings, 4 runs off 6 hits, 2 walks, a strikeout through 64 pitches. Cameron, who grounded out the second in his first at bat in the second inning. First pitch here from Daly as a bunt attempt is foul for strike 1. And the winner will get Lawrenceburg at 3. And the winner of that will get Loretto at 5:30 tomorrow. Right back here at Zion Christian Academy, Edmondson Field. It's a beautiful facility, and the staff has done a great job taking care of us, taking care of the fans, and taking care of the players. A great job on this field. Here's the 0-1, swung on a miss for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2. Misses just a hair low, 1-2 the count. The 1-2. High and in, 2-2. Next pitch. Way away. Count goes full here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Comes the 6th pitch of the at-bat. High for ball 4 and a leadoff walk. 3rd walk issued by Daly here in the game. Brings up Gabe Leonard, who lined out to Dickey at 3rd in his first at-bat. This is one of the coaches from Pulaski making his way out to the mound. And see if this will be it for Daly, if they'll leave him in here. And that one will do it. So pitching change about to happen for the guys in gold. While that goes down, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma. Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in...
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
New pitcher into the game is Sawyer Johnson here for Pulaski. Here it's a 1-on, nobody out situation at the top of the fourth. Comes in for Case Daly. 3+ innings, 4 runs off 6 hits, 3 walks, a strikeout, and finished with 70 pitches. First batter, he'll face his Gabe Leonard 0 for 1 with a line out to third in his first at bat. And that first pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. First time we're seeing Johnson pitch here in the tournament. The 0-1, high. 1-1 the count. There's the 1-1. This is a hair low. 2-1 the count. Runner takes off. The throw from Wilson. That one gets in the center, just under the glove of Parker. Stolen base. 3-1 with the runner in scoring position here for Columbia. Seen a lot of stolen base attempts throughout this tournament. Every team, all 7 teams have been very aggressive on the base paths. 3-1. High and in for ball 4. And we put runners on first and second with nobody out in the top of the fourth. First walk issued by Johnson, fourth by Pulaski pitching. Brings up Carter Bates, grounded out to short in his first at bat in the third inning. Checking on Cameron over there at second. Well, look at the signs here by Johnson. First pitch. Low and away for ball 1. Gets the bunt down. Well placed. Johnson will throw to first. And got him in time. Good play there by Johnson and a good pick by Howell. And we've got 1 out with runners on second and third here in the top of the fourth inning. Bring up Case and Blackwood. Blackwood had grounded out to second in the first, then an infield single and scored in the third. Infield playing pretty much normal except for corner infield playing in. We'll concede a run if it's grounded up the middle. First pitch, slider misses away for ball 1. Wilson out. Have a conversation with Johnson. We have got a lot of guys getting loose in the bullpen. 3 to be exact. So all options will be exhausted here for Pulaski, trying to keep their summer alive by one more day. Two on, 1 out, 1-0 the count here to Blackwood. 1-0. Misses away, 2-0. Two up. This one sent down the right field line, fair for a base hit. Cameron is in. Here comes Leonard. Blackwood on his way to second, and a 2-run, 1-out double, and Columbia leads it 6-0. Going opposite field with that double, impressive piece of hitting. His second of the day, 7th for the team, and they lead it 6-0 here in the top of the 4th inning. Off the fist and muscled it out down the right field line. Brings up Brooks Durham, who's 1 for 2. Flew out the center in the first and an RBI single up the middle, and later scored in the third. Time called as one of the bullpen balls got loose down the left field line. Blackwood on second, Durham at the plate. 1 out here in the top of the 4th, a 6-0 Columbia lead. First pitch. That's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. This is away, 1-1 the count. And another bullpen ball gets loose. And they all will come back into the dugout. The 1-1, that misses away. 2-1. Next pitch here from Johnson. Durham will foul that one away. 2-2. Full count. And that misses for ball 4. Second walk issued by Johnson, 5th by Pulaski pitching as their coach makes another mound visit here in the top of the 4th. 2-1, 1 out here in the inning. Short meeting as he will make his way back to the home dugout. John Colby Stanley due up now, 1 for 2. A ground out the second in the first, single up the middle in the third, and eventually scored later in the inning. First pitch here from Johnson. Misses low for ball one. One out. It's in there for strike one. Evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners take off the 1-1. In there for strike two, and everyone moves up the bag. Runners on second and third. One, two. High, 2-2. Next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three. Second out of the inning. 2 gone. Here in the top of the fourth. Brings up Jackson Lindsay. Opposing pitchers 0 for 1. Grounded out to second in the second and walked in the third. Runners on second and third. 2 gone here in the top of the fourth. A 6-0 Columbia lead. Johnson now the windup. The first pitch. In there with the slider for strike one. It's the 0-1. Just misses away. 1-1 the count. One. In there, and it's 1-2. One, two. That misses away. 2-2. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two. That misses away as the count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Curry waiting on deck, who's 2 for 2, including a 2-run, 2-out single in the previous inning. He's hit the ball hard on both the bats. 2-2. On the outside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Pair of runs scored by Columbia in the top of the fourth, lead at 6-0. Let's go to the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tennessee.com.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service.
This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Columbia leading Pulaski 6-0. First pitch here, grounded over to second base. And one pitch, one out as Cade Philpott grounds out the second, one gone. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, the Tennessee American Legion 17U state tournament. This is an elimination game. Winner moves on to face Lawrenceburg tomorrow at 3. The winner of that gets Loretto at 5:30 and has to beat them twice. Brings us to the top of the order with Hunter Stilson. Grounded out to first in his first at bat. Next pitch here by Jackson Lindsay. Popped up. Will stay on the infield. Browning calling everyone off. 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's just like that. Brings up Drew McLemore, who grounded out to first in his first at bat. McLemore's had a good tournament so far. First pitch misses for ball 1. Next pitch, that misses away for ball 2. It's ball 3, 3-0. Next pitch misses for ball 4. So the first base runner issued by Lindsay here in the game is a 2-out walk. Here to Drew McLemore, brings up Hunter Wilson. Struck out looking in his first at bat. One on, 2 gone. This pitch here to Wilson. Runner takes off. The throw by Durham is in time, and that one will end the inning. Runner thrown out at second as we go to the top of the 5th. Columbia leading 6-0 next here on the X Sports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
Butler, the new pitcher into the game here for Pulaski in the top of the 5th inning. Columbia leading Pulaski 6-2-0 here in the Tennessee American Legion 17U state tournament in this elimination game. First pitch from Butler is high and in on Jackson Curry for ball 1. Butler comes in for Sawyer Johnson. His inning of work, a hit, a run, pair of walks, pair of strikeouts through 27 pitches. Curry's 2 for 2, a pair of singles, both up the middle with a pair of RBIs in the second and third. There's the 1-0. Sent back foul. 1-1 the count. Here we are in the top of the 5th inning. Columbia with a run in the second, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Pulaski has managed to get so far in the game. Just one base runner. And he was eventually thrown out trying to steal second. 1-1. Fouled away, and it's 1-2. Winner will be back here tomorrow at 3 o'clock against Lawrenceburg. Winner of that will get Loretto at 5:30, and you'll have to beat them twice. And we'll see if both those games will happen on Sunday, if we'll come back here on Monday. 1-2. Ground ball. Foul. Once again, 1-2. Still 1-2 here to Curry. Next pitch. This is low, 2-2. To the leadoff man here for Columbia. as Wilson will make his way out to the mound. It's a quick conversation here with Butler. Comes a 2-2. In the dirt, blocked up by Wilson. Count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count offering. Fouled again here by Curry. The 7th pitch of the at-bat. Butler getting a workout in the first batter he faces here in the game. Curry calls time here. Comes the full count pitch again. And Curry fouls off another. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Full count. Curry fouls off another as pitch number 10 is about to happen to this at bat. It's the 3rd time this tournament we've seen a 10-pitch at bat. The other 2 have resulted in walks. And that one's a strikeout. A beautiful pitch there from Butler. 1 gone here in the top of the 5th. Just lays in the breaking ball, and it froze Curry. 1 gone. Brings up Brandon Smith, who's 0 for 1. He's reached base twice off a strikeout wild pitch and scored in the 2nd and walked in the 3rd. First pitch here from Butler. High for ball 1. One out. And for ball 2. Next pitch ripped up the middle, just out of the reach. Parker. And a 1-out single here from Smith. 1 on, 1 out in the top of the 5th. And that would bring up the 7-0 hitter in Colby Browning. RBI triple in the 2nd and grounded out the short in the 3rd. First pitch here to pitch hitter into the game. It's not Colby Browning up. This pitch misses for ball 2, 2-0. Trying to find who the pitch hitter is. Cullen is the pitch hitter here. This one is ripped in the center and down for a base hit. And that one's going to get past the center fielder. Runner's going to take off for third. And we got runners on the corners with one gone here in the top of the fifth. Good job there by Cullen with a single up the middle. Brings up Griffin Cameron, who's 0 for 1. A ground out in the second, a walk and a run scored in the fourth. Runners on the corners, one out. 6-0 lead, and Cullen just easily takes off for second base unchallenged. First pitch here, that misses high for ball 1. One up. Misses away. 2-0. Two and 0. And misses for ball 3. 3-0. Three 0 on the outside corner, 3-1. Still a hitter's count here for Cameron. Three 1. Hit in the air in the right center. That's going to get down for a base hit. One run is in. Cullen will hold up at third. Runners on the corners. A 7-0 Columbia lead with one out. Good piece of hitting there by Griffin Cameron. 10th hit of the game for Columbia. Brings up Gabe Leonard. Designated hitters. Reached base once with a walk and a run scored in the previous inning. Lined out to third in his first at bat in the third inning. Time called here at the plate. Runner takes off. The throw from Wilson. Really good, and he's going to be out at second base. So one hot pitch, and Wilson then throws him out at second. Second throw out of the game. Runner on third, two gone here in the top of the fifth. One 0. High, 2-0. Almost hits him. It's 3-0. Pitch here from Butler. It's in there for strike one. Wilson never had to move his glove for that pitch. 3-1. High for ball 4. Runners on the corners again, this time with 2 out. The 6th walk issued by Pulaski pitching. Brings up Carter Bates, 0 for 1. A ground out to short in the 3rd and a sacrifice bunt in the 4th. Pickoff attempt at first, not in time. First pitch, and it hits him in the back. Loads up the bases with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And takes us to the top of the order with Case and Blackwood. After a ground out to start off the game, he singled and scored in the 3rd and had a 2-run double down the right field line in the 4th. How the wind-up first pitch. High over the head of Blackwood, and everyone's going to stay put, 1-0. Ground ball. And through the third baseman, takes a wild hop there. Misplay in left. Everyone's going to move up a bag. Everyone is safe. 2-run score. It's a 9-0 Columbia lead here in the top of the 5th inning. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. 2-run score off of that error. And everyone moves up a bag. Brings up Brooks Durham. 1 for 2. RBI single in the 3rd and then walked in the 4th. Flew out in the 1st as well. First pitch here from Butler. Skied high in the air. Parker makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. 3 more runs by Columbia in the top of the 5th. They lead in 9-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. It's next on the Exports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now, and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Columbia leading Pulaski 9-0 at the Tennessee American Legion 17U State Tournament in this elimination game. 3-4-5 due up here as Wilson will sky this one in the right field. Smith out and right makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jackson Lindsay threw 4 1/3, no hits, no runs, a walk, 3 strikeouts through just 35 pitches. Brings up Howell, who flew out the deep center in his first at bat in the 2nd inning. So Lindsay, who got the win in relief against Scotts Hill earlier today in that thrilling matchup, gets a start here and has kept these Pulaski hitters at bay. Ground ball played by Browning at third, throws over to first, and Stanley makes a nice play over at first. So 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up Case Daly, the original starting pitcher. Daly, who struck out swinging his first at bat in the 2nd inning. First pitch here from Lindsay, misses high for ball 1. 1-0. In there for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. Ripped into right. Smith back on it. Makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Pulaski in the bottom of the 5th. A 9-0 Columbia lead as we go to the top of the 6th. Next on the Exports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tag with Heritage Automotive. We want you to know when it comes to your vehicles, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts, to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Built Well banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Built Well bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down, or their 24/7 availability. You can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
And we go to the top of the 6th inning here at the Tennessee American Legion 17U State Tournament. 3-4-5 due up for Columbia as they lead Pulaski 9-0. Hayden Vaughn, the new pitcher, into the game. Here for Pulaski comes in for Butler, who gave up 3 runs, 3 hits, a walk and a strikeout, 30 pitches in an inning of work. First man he faces is John Colby Stanley. Takes the first pitch, ball. Stanley 1 for 3. He's grounded out, struck out, singled and scored in the game. 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. At the knees, 1-2. One, two. Swung on a miss for strike 3 in the first out of the inning. Every pitcher is recorded a strikeout for Pulaski in the game. Make that 5 total. Brings up Jackson Lindsay, the opposing pitcher, who's 0 for 2. Ground out, strikeout, and a walk. First pitch here from Vaughn. Low for ball 1. It's got high in the air and out of play. 1-1. It's the outside corner for strike 2. Vaughn finding the strike zone early in his outing. One, two. Misses away, 2-2. Two. Set back foul. Count stays where it is. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch. Off the end of the bat, rolling, and will be foul. Lindsey's done a good job on the mound here for Columbia. 5 innings, no hits, no runs, a walk, 3 strikeouts, just 39 pitches in those 5 innings. A lot of one-pitch outs. Time called as a ball from the bullpen has gotten loose. Two again. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Vaughn to start off the inning. Brings up Jackson Curry. 2 for 3, pair of singles, pair of RBIs, and a strikeout. First pitch, low for ball 1. One-0. In there for strike 1, 1-1. As Curry will call time here. The 1-1. High, 2-1. And the next pitch. Fouled into the Columbia dugout. 2-2. And puts that in the dirt. 3-2. Full count offering. Hit high in the air into right. And that's going to get past the right fielder. Curry on his way to second. And now on his way to third. And he will get in there with a 2-out triple. Second one for Columbia in the game. And the 10th run of the game now 90 feet away with Brandon Smith coming to the plate. Smith has reached base in all 3 at-bats. A wild pitch on a strikeout in the second, walked in the third, singled in the 5th, and has scored twice. First pitch. And caught by Vaughn, and that one will end the inning. Columbia strands 1. In the 6th, it's a 9-0 lead. Let's go to the bottom half of the inning next on the Exports Network.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning here at the Tennessee American Legion 17U state tournament. This elimination game, Columbia leading Pulaski 9-0. Colby Browning, the new pitcher into the game for post 19. Comes in for Jackson Lindsay. 5 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts through 39 pitches. Browning now comes in the pitch. Looks like Curry has moved to third. Stanley still at first. I think Lindsay went out the left, the best I can tell. Brings up Weston Parker 0 for 1 with the ground out to first in his, ground out to the pitcher in his first at bat. First pitch here from Browning. Foul back for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Misses away. 1-1 the count. One. High, 2-1. Now 3-1. Comes the 3-1 by Browning. Ground ball right into the glove. Good play. Throws over to first. One hopped it, and he's going to be safe. Leadoff runner aboard for the first time. Only the second base runner for Pulaski in the game. 1 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Brings up Sawyer Johnson. Actually, it will bring up Butler for his first at bat. First pitch, that is in there for strike 1. The 0-1. High, 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball, but foul. 1-2 now. Brooks Durham now coming out the talk with Browning. Durham, who caught all 8 innings for Lawrenceburg, the previous game. The other game against Columbia was designated hitter, played some third and pitched as well. 1-2. High in the air in the shallow left. Left fielder makes the catch for the first out of the inning. One gone in the bottom of the 6th. Brings up Mylan Dickey, the third baseman. And that throw back in gets away. And then the throw almost went in the center. Coaches for Columbia out of the conversation with his infield here, not the start having some mental mistakes, up 9-0 in this elimination game. They will have to play the 7th, so the run rule is not in play here. Meeting over, runner on second, 1 out. 9-0 Columbia lead. Trying to get to 3 o'clock tomorrow. Take on Lawrenceburg. First pitch here from Browning. Ground ball to the right side. Stanley makes the play. Nice flip over to Browning. Runner advances to third. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. The 3-1 putout. Brings up Vaughn. There's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Browning asks for the signs again. First pitch. And a pitch out, trying to get him at third. And they do. Whoop. And he's out. And that one will end the inning. Well-designed play there. So it's a 9-0 Columbia lead as we go to the top of the 7th. Next on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
Top of the 7th, Columbia with a 9-0 lead over Pulaski here in the Tennessee American Legion 17U State Tournament. First pitch here to Colby Browning, and that's going to get through in the left side with a leadoff single. 12th hit of the game for Columbia. Hayden Vaughn back on the mound. Second hit given up. Inning plus, no runs, no walks, pair of strikeouts, 19 pitches. Brings up Griffin Cameras, 1 for 2. He's reached base twice. Walked and scored in the 4th and an RBI single in the 5th. 1 on, nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Run rule not in place here. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike 1. Actually, it's Aiden Kirby who's going to be the pitch hitter here. Next pitch, low for ball 1. One and 1 the count here to Kirby. Pitch hitting. Next pitch. In there on the outside corner. 1 and 2, excuse me. One. Hard hit ball. Nice play by Parker over at second. Flips over in time for the first out of the inning. He's made several fine plays over there at second. Runner does advance. Runner on second and 1 out. Brings up Gabe Leonard. Big lead at second. First pitch. That's in there for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. The 0-2. Foul back. Count will stay where it is. No balls and 2 strikes. It's the 0-2. This is just a bit low, 1 and 2. So 1-2. Ripped in the left center field gap and down for a base hit. Rounding third and scoring is Browning, and that will make it 10-0 Columbia. RBI single there from Leonard. And we'll bring up Carter Bates. Reach base, blasted bat on a hit by pitch. Also has a sacrifice bunt and a ground out today. Tries a pickoff over at first, not in time. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike one. Another pickoff not in time. One runner takes off, swung on a miss for strike two. Nice throw from Wilson. He is out for the second out of the inning. 2 gone, 0-2 the count. Another throw out there from Wilson. Believe it's his third in this game. Oh, 2. Misses him, 1-2. Next pitch. This is away. Now it's 2-2. Deuces on the board. Two. Ground ball. Here to Parker at second. Flips to first. And it gets away. Runner on first with 2 gone after the 5th error of the game by Pulaski. Top of the order, Cason Blackwood has reached base in 3 straight at bats. Singled and scored in the 3rd. 2-run double down the right field line in the 4th. And reached via an error that brought home a pair of runs in the 5th. 1 on, 2 gone. Top of the order here for Columbia. Pick off at first. And that one does get away, but Bates will stay put there at first base. First pitch in there for strike one. Ground ball up the middle. And Backo will be safe. 2-1 with 2 out. Hit Vaughn in the foot, punched straight up in the air. It's going to be a hard play there for Parker to make. Brings up Brooks Durham, 1 for 3. RBI single and a walk in the 3rd and 4th. Fly out in a pop out as well. Pitch in the dirt for ball one. One up. 1-1. Pitch on the outside corner. So 1-1. It's in there for strike two. One, two. And it's in there for strike three, and that one will end the inning. 3 strikeouts in the game for Vaughn. 10-0, the Columbia lead. They'll try to close it out in the bottom of the 7th next on the X Sports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
We go the bottom of the 7th inning. Final chance here for Pulaski as they trail Columbia 10-0. Due up for Pulaski 9, 10, and 1. Vaughn, Philpott, and Stilson. First pitch here from Browning. That misses low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And the dirt, 2-0. Next pitch misses, 3-0. Vaughn, 2 innings of relief, 1 run off 3 hits, no walks, and a trio of strikeouts on 39 pitches. Really good job in the 6th and 7th. High for ball 4, and the leadoff runner aboard for just the second time in the game for Pulaski. Brings up the right fielder in Cade Philpott. Hard to hit ground out to second in his first at bat. It's the second free pass issued by Columbia pitching in the game. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike 1. The 0-1, swung on a miss for strike 2. I think we're going to get a courtesy runner. It's going to be Hudson Nivens. The 0-2. Just misses away, 1-2. And the 1-2. Just misses low. 2-2 the count. Two. In the dirt for ball 3. Full count. Check swing. And it's ball 4. Back-to-back walks to start things off. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Brings us to the top of the order. Hunter Stilson 0 for 2. Ground out and a pop out. Nothing has left the infield for him so far. First pitch here from Browning. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. High in the air in the left center. Center fielder makes the catch. And the runner thought about going to third, and a good throw out there in center by Blackwood holds him up. One gone here in the bottom of the 7th. Brings up Drew McLemore 0 for 1. Walked in his last at bat in the 4th inning. First pitch. That misses in for ball 1. One out. Yeah, it's in there for strike 1. 1-1. A 1-1. High. 2-1. And the next pitch, way away, 3-1. Misses away for ball 4. Another walk from McLemore. Loads the bases with 1 out. Bring up Hunter Wilson, the catcher. Bases loaded, 1 out. Pulaski trying to avoid the shutout here in this game. First pitch. Low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. High for ball 2. On the windup, here comes a 2-0. Hit high in the air in the right. He'll make the catch. Runner taken off. Here's a throw. Won't be in time. Durham's throw to second. That gets in the center. Another run is going to come around the score. And McLemore now going to round third. And he's going to score, so a sacrifice fly and an error makes it a 10-3 game with 2 outs. That's a unique way to clear the bases. So we'll bring up Howell. 0 for 2 with the fly out and a ground out. First pitch, way high for ball 1. So through all of this so far, Pulaski is still hasn't registered a hit. But they won't go shut out in this game. 1-0. In the dirt, 2-0. 2-0. Check swing foul. 2-1. Flied high in the air, and Pulaski down to their final strike. Browning now steps off the rubber and resets. 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. And there goes the no-hitter. I jinxed it. That's on me. Howe with the single up the middle. First hit of the game for Pulaski, and they're keeping their hopes alive here in the bottom of the 7th. Case Daly due up now, 0 for 2 with the strikeout and a fly out to right. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike 1. Zero 1. This is low. 1-1 the count. Browning resets himself again. Almost went out of the windup there. You know, Howe's just a couple feet off the bag. 1-1. It's in there. 1-2. Pulaski down their final strike again. Browning keeps catching himself going out of the windup. 1-2. Tapper here to second. Throws over to first in time, and that one will end the game. So Columbia is going to come away with a 10-3 win. They will advance to play Lawrenceburg tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Winner of that will play Loretto at 5:30. So Pulaski's season and summer will come to an end until they start playing again next May. So for now, this is AJ Good on the X Sports Network. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the semifinal and at 5:30 for the championship game. Have a great evening. We'll see you guys on Sunday.
This is the X Sports Network.